If your search can't find the right answer, your RAG never stands a chance. Today, I will show you when the keyword, vector, and hybrid search win in the real world. We will walk through the options: literal versus semantic, filter versus rank, single engine versus hybrid, and make search robust to synonyms, typos, and ambiguity without losing exact matches. If you're building a support agent, docs search, or RAG pipeline, this is the foundation. Watch till the end so you can look at any query and know with confidence: vector, keyword, or hybrid, and walk away with a checklist that improves your results. Let's start with a clear mental model. Keyword search is literal. It matches words. You type Java, it finds documents that literally contain Java. It's powered by inverted indexes and ranking formulas like tf-idf or BM25. It's insanely fast, easy to filter, and deterministic. Same query in, same results out. It's what you want for exact strings: IDs, SKUs, error codes, and structured fields like dates or tags. Vector search is semantic, or meaning-based. We turn text into an array of numbers, high-dimensional vectors, embeddings, and that captures meaning. Queries and documents live in the same vector space, so phrases like sweet treats land near dessert recipes, even with 0 shared words. That's why vector search shines with natural language, synonyms, typos, and messy human phrasing. The trade-off is cost. You pay to generate embeddings and to search nearest neighbors. Hybrid search mixes both. It keeps the precision of words for hard constraints and the intuition of vectors for meaning. You filter and boost with keywords and then rank with similarity. If it's done well, then hybrid nails the literal words and still understands intent. Let's make this real with 3 quick scenarios. Scenario 1 is a product catalog. The search query is SKU XJ442. You want exact match, millisecond latency, and predictable results. Keywords win here. We index the fields and add filters. Scenario 2, a support inbox. The user may ask, "I keep getting kicked out after some time." Those words won't match your doc that's titled Access Token Time to Live and Refresh Policy. A literal engine misses it. A vector engine pulls it up because kicked out after some time and token expiration live in the same neighborhood. So vectors win here. Scenario 3 is e-commerce. The query is about affordable wireless headphones for running. You need price and category filters, that's keyword territory, but comfortable, sweat-resistant, and stay in the ear are fuzzy, subjective, and phrased in hundreds of ways. That's vector territory. So hybrid wins. We need a filter and rank. So how do you choose those systematically? I use a 3-question litmus test. 1. Does exact wording matter? If yes, then start with a keyword. Think error codes, log lines, class names, table names. Does meaning matter more than words? If yes, you need vectors. Think Q&A over docs, recommendations, explain like M5 searches, and multilingual queries. Do you have both hard constraints and fuzzy intent? If yes, go hybrid. Filter by fields and literal words, and rank by semantics. Now, let's zoom one level deeper and talk mechanics at a level that's easy to implement. In keyword search, the core is an inverted index. Every term maps to a posting list of documents. Ranking formulas like BM25 reward rare terms and penalize spammy term repetition. You can bolt on filters like dates, tags, author, price, and the engine is fast because it intersects small lists. In vector search, the core is nearest neighbor search. You embed every chunk of text into a vector, and at query time, you embed the query and ask which vectors are the closest. You can do an exact search for a small set of text or approximate nearest neighbor for anything more serious. The result set is semantically close, even with 0 shared words. In hybrid search, 2 details make or break quality. Detail number 1 is candidate pruning. You almost never want to run a full approximate neighbor search over an entire corpus if you can cheaply shrink the candidate set first. Use keyword filters to carve the universe down. Product category, docs section, time range, customer tier, and then run vectors on what's left. That single change turns expensive into reasonable. Detail number 2, score fusion. You need one final score to rank. The easiest start is a weighted sum. In practice, you'll find that extreme exact words matches, error codes, exact titles, function names, they deserve huge boosts, so give them explicit rules. If exact error code matches, then push the results to the top. For the rest, let the semantic score lead. If you want a robust default, use reciprocal rank fusion on the top K from both sides. It's simple and also surprisingly strong when scores live on different scales. Let's make this tangible with an example. I'm keeping this simple on purpose. 5 bite-sized docs, 2 auth articles, 1 error code page and 1 product page, and 1 dessert page. Keyword is BM25, the exact match that most engines ship. tf-idf is a simple baseline, but when I say keyword, think BM25. For semantic search, I turn text into a compact meaning fingerprint. If 2 pieces talk about the same thing, their fingerprints line up. Cosine is just a fast way to measure how similar these fingerprints look between 0 and 1. So higher means closer in meaning. Hybrid blends both worlds. I put keyword and semantic scores on the same 0 to 1 scale and mix them with 1 dial, the lexical weight. Need to protect exact matches, IDs, and error codes, then we dial it up to 0.6 or 0.7. If we want to paraphrase coverage for natural questions, then we drop it to 0.3, 0.4. In production, filter first, so category, price, and doc type, and then rank. Then we can cap to top K so a random neighbor can't leak in. Now, what the results should look like. Error 429. Keyword lands HTTP 429 too many requests at number 1. Semantic agrees, but adds nothing new. So that's a keyword job. Hybrid keeps 429 pinned at the top and ignores the noise. I keep getting logged out after some time. Semantic here shines. Logged out lines up with session timeout policy, and access token time to live shows up as a helpful neighbor. Keyword only wins if your docs use exact same words. Hybrid is the safe default. So number 1, session timeout. Number 2, token time to live. Intent plus exactness. Affordable wireless headphones for the running. Keywords nail the product title. Semantic here understands affordable and for running, even if wording differs in the body. In production, you will filter it to category equals headphones, and price is less than or equal $100, and then hybrid rank the leftover results. So precision with coverage. Sweet treats under 20 minutes. Here, semantic connects the similarity between treats and desserts and the terms 20 minutes and quick. So keyword helps us when the titles say it verbatim. Hybrid stabilizes the dessert page at the top and dampens the off-topic items. Mental model is BM25 is for literals and IDs. Embeddings are for meaning. Hybrid is a good default with 1 dial. Filter, then rank, then top K. That's how you make retrieval robust without losing exact matches. Let me walk through a minimal architecture that works today. First, you keep your keyword engine. Elasticsearch, OpenSearch, Postgres, full text. Use whatever you already have. It's your filter layer and your exact match safety net. Then you can embed your content into chunks. Don't split them in the middle of a thought, just keep the chunks coherent. Add metadata like title, section, timestamp, product ID, so you can filter later without re-embedding. Then store vectors in a vector index. Start with whatever is closest to your stack. So if you use Postgres, use pgvector or a dedicated vector database if you need scale. At query time, run a light keyword pre-filter. If your query contains a literal keyword, save an exact candidates list. Then embed the query and run approximate nearest neighbors against your filtered pool and fuse results with your keyword candidates. If an exact word is present, then boost it hard. Otherwise, let the vectors lead. At the end, evaluate with real feedback. So watch time to first click, reformulations, and whether users stop after one result or keep digging. So your fusion weight usually needs only 1 or 2 tweaks to converge. There are also some common mistakes to avoid. 1. You may hear someone bragging that we replaced keyword search with vector search. You don't have to. You can keep keyword search for structure and exact match search. So it's cheap, it's proven, and it's great at what it does. Mistake number 2. If somebody embeds their entire document as one chunk. Don't do that. Retrieval is about finding the paragraph or the segment that answers the question, not the entire book or document. Chunk semantically, not by blind character count. If you add overlap, add it for a reason, not just as a checklist. Mistake number 3. If you hear, we normalized nothing and compared everything. Be consistent. If you normalize vectors at index time, normalize at query time. If your embedding recipe recommends cosine or dot product, don't improvise mid-flight. Changes in metrics change rankings more than people expect. Another mistake is using approximate nearest neighbors on the entire universe. So pre-filter first. Even a simple filter like a time window or product area can cut 90% of your search space for free. So when should you absolutely keep it simple and go pure keyword? When you have queries that are short, literal, and structured. Logs, SKUs, file names, code search. And when should you jump straight to vectors? When wording varies, there are many valid phrasings, or you're crossing languages. And hybrid is a good default because frequently you have users who are mixing queries that need keyword search and semantic search in the same one. Here's the takeaway I would like you to keep. Keyword search is precision. Vector search is understanding. Hybrid search is results combining both. And always measure user behavior, not just a gut feel. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Your reality has changed. You're stuck in your career. You're either using AI or being used. Do you still believe success is guaranteed? You feel it's time to wake up. Old strategies don't work anymore. Welcome to the real world. It will never be the same again. You need to fight for your future. Learn to spot truth from lies. I will help you. Together, we will win.